Hi, Taylor T. Carlson, back with another video for you. Today we're going back into the world of classic comedy, looking at some of my favorite comedians, the Marx Brothers. These guys made several movies back in the day, and before that they were vaudeville performers. These guys were very talented as comedians and musicians alike, and disappointingly, we haven't really gotten a lot of Marx Brothers content on the Blu-ray disc format yet. We got a box set of their 5 earliest feature films a few years back, which admittedly is probably their best era, yet we still haven't gotten classics like A Night at the Opera or A Day at the Races on the format, so I wonder if there's a legal snafu or something going on. Finally, after a few years of waiting, we do have at least one new Marx Brothers movie on Blu-ray, and that's 1946's A Night in Casablanca. Now, this movie is not to be confused with the movie Casablanca starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. And this movie isn't quite a parody of that. I mean, there are some similar aspects, but this is largely its own product, despite the similarity in names. Here's the cover art that classic Flix has put on their releases. Got the great-looking caricatures of Groucho, Harpo, Chico. Title down there. Here's the spine. Got a nice little picture of Groucho there. Title of the film. On the back here, summary of the film, breakdown of the bonus features, all the production info, and all the logos at the bottom, including a nice little Marx Brothers logo there. Kind of hard to see close up, but it's actually got all 5 of the Marx Brothers pictured in there, including Zeppo, who didn't appear in any of the films after Duck Soup, and then Gummo, who didn't appear in the films, period. Before we get on with reviewing the film, let's do a quick unboxing of the inside of the case. Now, inside the case, I actually kind of like this. They put in a inner gatefold artwork here of the Marx Brothers from the film. Here's the actual disc, which basically has the same artwork from the cover art itself. A Night in Casablanca features Groucho playing the new manager of a hotel in Casablanca where the previous managers have died under mysterious circumstances. Meanwhile, there's an ex-Nazi who's hiding out in Casablanca trying to hatch a scheme to steal some treasure so that he can get it back to where he's going. And it's up to the Marx Brothers, in this case, to try to team up with a disgraced patriot stranded in Casablanca so they can try to foil this plot. Now, let's be honest. You don't go to a Marx Brothers movie for the plot. You go to Marx Brothers movies for Groucho's witty one-liners, Harpo's silent performance that feels like something out of the silent era of film, and then Chico's laughably bad, fake Italian accent. These guys pretty much play the same characters in every movie, and that's really not a bad thing. Now, after A Day at the Races, there had been more Marx Brothers films, but they were kind of hit and miss. And I'll be the first to admit A Night in Casablanca is certainly not their best effort. It certainly can't touch the films from their older collection that was previously released on Blu-ray disc, and it's not a classic in the same league as A Night at the Opera, which we still need on Blu-ray disc, but it probably is the better one, the best one of their later films, and all of them give good performances and do what they do best. Even, a good 15 years or so after they started doing feature films that really lost nothing even in older age. I mean, I think these guys were all in their 40s by the time they started doing movies, which was like the late 20s. And of course, there's still time for plenty of musical numbers, and it's something that all of them were very talented with in addition to their comedy. And you're probably wondering, if you already bought this film on DVD in that old set that came out several years ago, how does A Night in Casablanca look on the Blu-ray disc format? And the answer is it actually looks pretty good. I mean, this is not quite, a full-on 4K restoration or a Criterion Collection level transfer, but for what it is, aside from the occasional soft spot and very minor print damage, it actually looks very good. I'm glad to see they didn't just slap the old transfer onto a Blu-ray upscaled and call that good, because it's good to see some effort at least went into this. The disc has a few trailers for other releases from classic Flix, including one for the movie Zenobia that actually plays before the film. As far as bonus features go, they're limited, but there's at least some stuff here. There's an image gallery on the disc, and then there's also some audio extras, including the Marx Brothers testing out some of the stuff from this movie in front of a live audience before they made the movie. Audio quality here is not in the best of shape, but it's nice because you get to hear the audience's laugh-out-loud reactions, which is something that's kind of lost on watching them on a feature film. And there's also some audio commercials for the film as well. Are you a Marx Brothers fan? Have you had a chance to see A Night in Casablanca or pick up this release yet? What's your favorite Marx Brothers film? What one do you want to see on Blu-ray that's not out yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also remember to subscribe to my channel for more content because I'm always posting new videos, and give this one a like if you found it helpful or interesting. I'm Taylor T. Carlson, and I will see you next time.